Record. All right, there we go. So, welcome to this morning training Zoom or team Zoom. Yesterday, we had like our first morning one, and I told people yesterday that if I felt the inclination, we'd go ahead and do it again. So, I'm up. We've been up since 6 o'clock on Zoom. So, I said, hey, let me keep some things going for the team here in the United States. So, what I wanted to do this morning is to mainly have a Q&A, but in that talk too about volume, because I wanted you to understand, make sure you kind of had your mind on the importance of volume, how to be in tune with growing your volume and understanding how the volume that you're producing relates to your check. So in network marketing lingo, when you talk to top earners across different companies, they often talk in volume. They'll say, yeah, this leg, I'm producing, my business is doing about 100,000 a month. We're doing about $1 million a month. You know, one of my legs is doing 10,000 a week. So they're in tune to the numbers. And if you are a business person, guys, do me a favor. If you're moving around, put your phone on mute. If you are a business person, you really want to understand that you want to be in tune to the numbers. Like all businesses know their sales revenue and they know their profit as well. So we get paid on volume, meaning each product that you buy, each product that is sold has a volume amount attached to it. It'll say CV, like underneath the product or to the right at the bottom of the product, somewhere like that, down the bottom. The CV amount is different than the cost of the product. So the cost of the product may be $59. The CV, which is the volume that the company pays you off of, may be 40. So understand there's a sales volume, which is the price of the product, and then there's the commissionable volume, the CV, what you get paid off of. And so in your back office where you see new left volume, new right volume, that is the amount of commissionable volume that has fallen into your either right leg or left leg from a purchase of product. So volume has all to do with product movement. So if you were to look in your back office right now and you see 0 left volume, but 500 right volume, that means that nobody on your left side for the week has made a purchase. No auto ships have hit, no new purchases have hit for the week. So you want to manage your business and do something about that. Some of the ways to do something about that is to recruit new people, have them to fall to the left side. When I'm using left as an example. When you have customers to purchase from you, they purchase from your back office, and not your back office, they purchase from your retail website. You get a 50% customer bonus, but then also 40% of that CV goes into your weak leg. So if you have a leg that is 0 right now, or whatever's your lesser leg, and a customer purchases from you, you get 50% of that CV. Let's say if the CV was 40, so you would get $20 that would go into your e-wallet. But another 40% of that 40 CV, which is 16, goes into your left leg. So you would then see 16 in the left leg instead of that 0. Because anytime that business is done, anytime that volume happens, you see the accumulation of it in your left leg or right leg, depending on who did the business, okay?
Yeah.
As your business grows, you'll be looking at this. It's very important because as you start strategizing to max out your income, you're looking at, what are my numbers for the week? What's my weak leg? What's my strong leg? Because the goal is, in time, once your business starts building and you determine which is the weak side and which is the strong side, you're always working to grow. Each week you want as much volume as possible in that weak leg. Your weak leg is also called your pay leg because that is the leg that activates the size of your commission for the week. Okay, your pay leg, which is your weak leg, activates your commission. How does it activate your commission? And I want you to watch the compensation video over and over again, so that when you hear that the company takes whatever volume at the end of the week on Tuesday night, whatever volume is in your weak leg, they take that amount and they match it with the same amount from your strong leg and add those two numbers together. And that is the commissionable volume that you're getting paid off of for the week. So, for example, and if you're on a device where you can look in your back office, you can look at this while I'm talking. Let's say if you have 600 in volume in your weak leg and 5,000 in your strong leg, okay? So write this down, guys. Get out a piece of paper. And I want you to see the math. I don't want to just talk at you. And I want you all to understand. So if you have 600 in your weak leg and 5,000 in your strong leg, what the company does is they take that 600 in your weak leg and they match it with the same amount from your strong leg, subtracting that amount out from the volume in your strong leg. So step by step, 600 from the weak leg plus 600 from the strong leg is 1,200. So 1,200 would be the amount that you're getting paid off of, 1,200 CV. Next step, they're going to subtract the 600 from both sides. So that 600 from the weak leg minus the 600 that was already there is 0. 5,000 from the strong leg minus the 600 would be, would be 4,400 that would be left over in your strong leg. So what that means is the next week, when Wednesday starts, the next pay week, you're going to see 0 in your weak leg and 4,400 points in your strong leg. So this is called a non-flushing binary, meaning you never lose your points as long as you stay active. Right? That's why auto ship is so important. It's a lifetime rollover. Now, I know people who just lost all their points because they got purged out of the system, or they didn't even place a small $15 order and they lost all their points that they had built up. That's why it's really important, even if your business isn't going yet. Let's say you're not getting paid off of both legs yet because you don't have 2 teams going, but you'll have 1 leg going. Those points build up. And as long as you keep your account active each month, you'll never lose your points. That's like money in the bank to get paid off of at a later time, okay? But let's get back to, somebody's chopping something in the background. You need to make sure that you're on mute. So what you want to understand is, let's get back to the 600 plus 600. And again, write this out because it helps you to see it better. So if you have 600 in your weak leg and 5,000 in your strong leg, they're going to take You're going to take that 600 and whatever is in your weak leg, they're going to match it with that same amount in your strong leg. So, and pay you off of that amount. So 600 plus 600 is 1,200. If you're getting 10% of your volume, if you're at the rank where you're getting 10% of your CV each week, what is 10% of 1,200?
120.
Right. So that would be your commission for the week, $120. If you're at the level where you're getting 5%, 5% would be 60.
6.
Yeah, 60. So your residual pay for the week, the binary, or otherwise we call it two-ting pay, would be 60. Okay? So when I first got into the business, what I did was I watched the recorded the compensation video like 30 times. I mean, I kept watching it over and over and over and get the understanding and asking my upline questions, because there were things I didn't understand about the compensation at first. And because I'm not doing this business just to make a little extra, I was doing it to build up to do it full time. It was really important that I understand where my money's coming from, how to grow my money, how to figure out about what I was going to be getting paid. Okay. So that's why volume is so important. Does anybody have any questions about anything I just shared? Is anybody totally confused? Who's that? Who said yeah?
No, I had said no.
Oh, you said no. Okay. Anybody totally confused?
Let me ask you one question. So you saying, like, say for instance, you have 600 in your left leg, in your weak leg, and you got like 5,000 in your strong leg. So you said the company will match your weak leg, 6 and 6 is 1,200. So where they get the other 600 from? From the strong leg?
Yes, yes, that's where it's coming from. That's right.
So when they take the 1,200 from the 5,000, that subtract that, right? That subtract the 1,200. I mean, yeah, the 600 for the 5,000.
Yes.
Make the points go down a little bit.
Yes, that's right, because you're getting paid off of those points. So you're getting paid off of 600 of those points of the 5,000.
Okay.
Some companies take it all away and make you start all over again from the scratch. This company doesn't. They let the points build. They just take away what you got paid off of. And that 4,000 rolls over, the 4,400 that's left would roll over to the next week.
So I understand that part. So I was trying to understand the my weak leg. Even though I got 600 in my weak leg, but how does it get to 1,200 with the weak leg?
So the weak leg, it doesn't get to 1,200 in your weak leg, right? Then in this example, the 1,200 comes from 600 from the weak plus the 600 from the strong, adding those two together. That's where the 1,200 comes from. They take whatever's on your weak side for the week and they match it with that exact same amount. So if for the week you had 100, you only had 100 in volume in your weak side, but you still had 5,000 points in your strong side, they would take 100 from that weak side and then 100 from that strong side, and now you're getting paid off of 200.
Okay,
10% of 200 is 20.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So that's why it's all about, you want to look and see. You'll know. You can look and see, ooh, my volume's low this week. I need to get this thing up because you're only going to match what's going on in your weak leg. Okay? You're matching what's going on in the weak leg. Then as you build your business, sometimes what was the weak leg becomes a strong leg. You recruit a go-getter, somebody who gets that duplication going, somebody who's really in tune to what Dan was talking about, and we use a simple system, and you get to 2, to get to 4, to get to 8, to get to 16. You keep building that thing, and then what used to be your weak could be your strong. So it could flip-flop in time over the years as you grow your business. I just want
Okay.
you all to understand the mechanic of getting paid, because you need to be able to, as a business person, to look and say, okay, this is what my volume was last week. Wow, my income was low. I only had 50 in CV on that week leg. I need to get this volume up so I can be getting paid more. So you know where to focus your efforts. That was a good question. And Antoinette, anybody else have any questions for clarification? Let me tell you guys, when you know this industry, you'll learn that this is a really strong compensation plan. I was with another company, I think. Is this Teresa Reed on here with me? So,
Hello.
yeah, that's Teresa. Shoot, I don't even know if she realized this. We used to be in a company called Janess. Like, when I joined and I asked our leader, Cedric, I was like, okay, so what's the average? What's the percentage payout on the binary? It was 4%. Here is 10, there it was 4. But yet there were people making millions and millions of dollars a month. Not because of the binary necessarily, but because of these check matches. They recruited a lot of people that were making these check matches. So the check matches in time can really be on the biggest parts of your income as you match people's binaries. But understand still, us paying up to 10% is really strong on a binary. All right. And did anybody else have any questions? Yeah.
Bunmi.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, this was really good for me. I'm on my cell phone, and I wrote it down. I got into work, and I said, "Oh, let me get on this call," and I wrote it down. And writing it down, not seeing what you're showing on the screen because I can't get on the computer right now. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
You got it. Good.
That was great. That was great. I mean, that was awesome clarification for me. I mean, writing it down and listening to you saying the weak leg and the strong leg, and then 600 from the weak and 600 from the strong, and then that's 1,200. And then, oh my goodness, and then the 10% of the 1,200, 120, and 5%, 60. Oh my goodness, I got it.
Good.
It clicked. I got it.
Wonderful.
Thank you. I'm glad I got on the call.
Good. I'm glad too. Sometimes, guys, you can just pick up one nugget that really will help you. And then when you can kind of get in tune and really know where your money's coming from, it helps the money to come because you're focused on it. You know what you need to do. You know, you're more in tune and it just makes sense to you. So that's great. Anybody else have any questions, comments, or feedback? Janetta says she got it too. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Let's see, before I open it up for questions, if we have any other, anything else as it relates to volume. So as I said, watch the video over and over again. But let's talk about increasing your volume, making sure that you stay in tune to what we started a month ago of buying your 12-pack of tea and getting that 12-pack of tea sold in a week, okay? And then going back and now purchasing another 12-pack of tea. When you implement this strategy and when you implement this throughout your team, you're gonna see your income, your volume quadruple. So for example, let's say with everybody just purchasing 1 pack of tea, all right, I'm gonna do some more math. So a 12-pack of tea, I think that's 60 in CV, okay? 60. How many 12 packs would it take to see 600 in volume? Simple math.
10.
Yes, okay, very good. So it takes
10.
12 packs
Okay.
for you to have 600 in volume. So if you want 600 in volume for the week, how many 12 packs have to move?
10.
10. Very good. So what if you had 10 people on your team? Let's say it was just in one leg. And they each were purchasing a 12-pack per month, okay? If they were each purchasing a 12-pack per month, that means, no, I'm not gonna do per month. If they were each, let me see, how do I wanna say this? All right, no, let me go to a month. If they were each purchasing a 12-pack per month, that's 600 for the month in that leg. Not per week, we're just saying 600 for the month. But then if you said, I gotta get this volume up, I need a strategy to increase this volume, okay?
Yes.
And then, hold on, I got it. Hey, Elizabeth, if you can mute your phone out because it's making, hold on, let me try to do it. Okay, there we go. So, let me get back. All right. So, if you said, okay, I need a strategy, I need to increase this volume, and you said, I'm going to make sure that I implement within my team, people understanding, let's not major in minor things, but let's really work on doing business and getting this volume up. Let's sell this product that we have. Let's work on selling this 12-pack every week. And so now, these same 10 people, instead of just buying that 12-pack once a month, if they bought the 12-pack once a week, okay? Once a week. So now instead of 600 for the month, you're getting 600 for the week. And there's 4 weeks in a month. Okay, there's 4 weeks in a month. So now how much volume is that for the month in that leg?
2,400.
2,400, okay? So now you just took your volume because you got your team marketing and promoting. You got them calling up their list and asking customers, asking their people in their list to try out their product. You got them posting and doing videos and sharing testimonies. So now you've helped your team to sell more product. So now instead of each person selling 1 pack of tea a month, they're selling 1 pack of tea a week, and that volume just quadrupled, okay? You just increase your volume 4 times. So now, in this example, which was, you were only doing 600 a month, now you're doing 2,400 in that leg a month, okay? But that still, what you really want is 2,400 a week. And that's just to start, you want 2,400 a week. So let me ask you this. If each 6-pack is, each 12-pack is 60 in CV, how many 12-packs does it take in a week to get you 2,400? How many 6-packs would need to be moved? Why do I keep saying 6-packs? How many 12-packs of tea need to be moved in 1 week in order for your volume for that week in that leg to be 2,400?
4.
You forgot a 0.
4.
You forgot a 0.
Oh, 40.
Yes. Okay. 40. Because 60 times 4 is 240. But remember,
Okay.
we're saying we want 2,400 in volume. So
I
if
got
each 12-pack is 60 in volume, it's going to take 40 12-packs for you to have 2,400 in volume for the week. Okay? Now, let's say if that 2,400 is in your weak leg, if the 2,400 is in your weak leg, and you have a strong leg, it can be, your strong leg is the leg that's $1 more. No matter how much more it is in the weak, is stronger because there's more. So if you have 2,400 in your strong leg, what is the commissionable volume that you're going to get paid off of that week? Does anybody know? All right. Let me give you another hint.
580.
Well, okay, I know where you're coming from. You're on the right track. But my question is not what are you going to make, but what is the commissionable volume that they're going to pay you off of? You got 2,400 in your weak leg. There could be any amount in your strong leg. Let's do 5,000 again. Let's say, so write it down. You got 2,400 in your weak leg. You got 5,000 in your strong leg. So remember, they're going to take that 2,400 and they're going to match it with how much from your weak leg?
2,400.
Yes, that same amount. So what's 2,400 plus 2,400? Somebody.
4,800.
Yes, yes. So you're going to get paid off of 4,800 CV. Okay? If you're getting 10%, what's 10% of 4,800?
$480.
480.
400. So you would have made for the week $480. Okay? So remember, if your volume for the week is 2,400 in your weak leg, they take the 2,400, they subtract that out of your weak leg. So that next week, you're starting on your weak leg from 0, as we all do. In your strong leg, they take that 5,000. They're going to subtract 2,400 from that. That's going to leave you 2,600. That's going to roll over to the next week. And what you're getting paid from is 4,800 because they take, you're getting paid, listen to this term, guys, from the matched volume of your weak leg. Whatever is in your weak leg, they're going to match that amount, and that's what you get paid from. So if there's 24 in your weak leg, they're going to match it with the same amount from your strong leg, another 2,400. Bam, 2,400 plus 2,400 is 4,800. All of this is in your binary overview. If you go in there right now, if you're getting 2-team pay, you can look and you see, it'll show you for the week, the number that's in your weak leg, the amount of volume that's in your strong leg, the commissionable volume, which is the matched volume from your weak leg. It'll show you, it's just double the amount of whatever was in your weak leg. That's what you get paid off of. So if your weak leg was, listen to this, let's do math. If your weak leg was 500, you're getting paid off of 1,000 for the week. If your weak leg was 200, you're getting paid off of 400 for the week. If your weak leg was 1,800, you're getting paid off of 3,600 in volume for the week. If your weak leg is 1,200, how much are you getting paid off of for the week? If your weak leg is 1,200.
2,400.
Yes, you're just doubling it. 10% of 2,400 is 240. If your weak leg is 1,000 for the week, how much you getting paid off of?
2,000.
2,000. 10% of 2,000 is 200. It's simple
200.
math. Y'all guys got that?
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes. Anybody who said I didn't? Did somebody say they didn't get it?
No, I said I got it. I understand.
Wonderful. Okay. So that's why when we say this is a volume-driven business, you want to be in tune to volume. Volume comes from sales. So you, as the business owner, has to think about how do you help your team to increase sales. When you tell people to post, this is not for posting purposes. You're trying to help a team to stay in front of people in the marketplace, keep giving value to the marketplace so that there'll be an audience that sees them to say, I need that, I want to buy. And when they buy, that triggers volume, which increases your pay. That's why you've got to direct your team what to do. That's why as I share with you what to do, you got to direct your team of what to do. Because this all has a snowball effect of your income. This all has a snowball effect on your pay. when we say make videos, this is not for the sake of making videos. It's because making videos is going to put you in front of people, which in time is going to cause people to say, I want that, or I believe in that, I need that. Bam, they come and purchase. Purchasing gets you volume. Volume gets you money in your e-wallet. So you got to get your team getting in front of the marketplace, helping them to do the things that triggers sales, because sales directly put volume into your legs, which each week increases your income. So that's why you want to get your team moving. That's why you want your team to be out in the forefront. That's why you want your people to always be making videos. That's why you want your team to be doing the tea parties. That's why you want your team to be sharing testimonies. That's why you want your people to be calling their list, because all of these different ways of reaching out helps to build your volume each week, so you can have a smile on your face and not a frown on your face come Wednesday morning when you look and see what your check is. And you know how it's going to be calculated because we just did the calculations. When you're looking in your binary, your back office, you should be looking what's going on in this weak leg. And really you want to know, you want both of your legs to be growing, but to figure out your pay, you're looking at that weak leg. If you only got 50, listen to this. If all the business from your team for the week only produced one car bonus pack, which was 60 in CV, 60 in CV, plus 60 from your strong leg is 120, okay? So that's 120 to get paid off of. If you're getting paid, let's say you're not at the 10% level, if you're at the 5% level, your check is just $6 for the week. That's it. Whoever's matching you just made $3. That's it. Because there was only one 12-pack move for the week. So as a businesswoman, I think it's all women on here this morning, but as a business person, for any men watching on the replay, you gotta think, I gotta get this volume up. I mean, 6 is better than 0, but I can't do nothing big on those $6 a week. You guys saying?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
So
got it.
why you have to be, if you want to be growing your business, if you want your income to increase, you got to be intentional about being a director of motivation for your team. You got to be the director of motivation, meaning like people have to have their own motivation, but sometimes you got to come up with a contest. You guys got to remind, hey, you guys remember, hey, don't forget, don't get complacent and just selling 1 pack of tea. One 12-pack a week, a month. We're supposed to be doing that at minimal a week. Come on, guys. You know, hey, have you made a video? Let's make a video. Let me go to your team members. Y'all got small teams right now. You can look on their walls, see what they're posting. You know, are they sharing testimonies? Are they giving value, or are they being salesy, just asking people to buy from them? So right now, when you have a team that's manageable enough for you to see what people are doing, look and see what they are doing. Look in your back office and see where the volume is coming from. Under binary overview, you can click on details. And for the week, it'll show you every single order that you're getting paid off of, exactly where that volume is coming from. So that's what I wanted to share with you this morning, because I didn't know. I figured that maybe some of you who weren't in tune with that, and it's important to be in tune with that as you build and grow your businesses. Any questions, comments, or feedback about anything we discussed this morning? All right. No questions? I want somebody to think of one. A question or a comment. It could be related to you and your volume. It could just be just in general.
Yes, I have a question, Bunmi, about my volume. Okay. I know we talked about the sample pack. So when I was doing my sample pack, is that a good way to build your volume up too?
Oh, okay, let me address what you're saying. Understand this, guys. We do not get paid off of our own volume. So in a binary, right? So if you draw you and so if you draw yourself and you got 2 legs off from that, right? And that's you get paid from all of your people on down, right? Everybody that's down,
Yeah.
you get paid on all of that coming up to you. So whatever volume you do flows up. So just like you would get paid from this person, they don't get paid off of their own volume, their own purchases. They get paid from the people underneath of them. So we get paid off of our downline. Our purchases that we make, that qualifies us to stay active so that we can get paid, but that adds to the volume of everybody above us. So it really doesn't do you any benefit in our system to keep ordering under your number. Like once you've got your 12-pack yourself, listen carefully. Once you have gotten your 1 12-pack yourself to qualify you for the month, then when we say to go in and order another 12-pack, don't do it under your own number. Go in and order it. This is some tips. I want y'all to listen up. Either order that 12-pack underneath of a customer position, okay? So you create an account and you order it on your retail site so that now you're being paid a 50% retail bonus on that order. Even though it's coming to you, you're still getting paid for it. So you're getting paid off of that order and you're getting volume from that order in your week leg, okay? So after you have your car bonus package yourself, as you go in to buy for your week 2, week 3, week 4, don't do it under your own customer, your own business position number, so that you can be adding that volume and getting paid off of like your own purchases. You got to create another account, a customer account, and put the order under there. You guys got what I'm saying?
No. Yes,
I got it. Yes.
You said no.
I got it.
You got
It's
it.
me, Muriel. I'm sorry. I just
Okay.
got the end of it.
All right, so what we're going to do, Miriam, I'm going to have you to watch this replay, but let me repeat this one more time. We don't get paid off of our own purchases. So after we've made our own qualifying purchase, so you got your car bonus pack, but now we're supposed to be selling more than just one car bonus package. So you're going to have product. We always keep product on hand. So the goal is to purchase your tea, so let's say first week of the month, to sell that tea that same week. Then to go back in the next week and make another purchase. But do not make that purchase right under your own position. Make it under a customer account. The company does not say, oh, you can't put in your daughter as a customer and order under her customer position. Just create a customer account. And order as a customer so that you're getting paid off of your own order. You're getting that retail. You're getting that 50% back. So now it's not really costing you $79. It's costing you $79 minus, what do we get paid? $30 or something? So it's only really costing you $49.
Okay.
So you're getting the 50% retail bonus and you're getting volume from that purchase in your week leg.
Okay. So can I say something?
Sure.
So, so I'm understanding that. So I place my regular order for the month, and after that, anything over and above that I place in that month, I'm putting it under another person, like a retail sale.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Okay. See, in some companies, they make you purchase more and more product each month in order to get a higher percentage. But this company says all you need is your car bonus package and you can max out the comp plan. Once you got your car bonus package and you got 2 people, you maxed it out. So you don't keep adding to your own position. You want to get paid. You making those extra purchases, put them underneath of you so that you can get paid off of them, okay?
That makes sense. Okay.
Right. And so that just increases your profit. And you teach your team to do the same thing. So now everybody, they selling that first pack. The second week, they going back in underneath of themselves, and you're making that purchase so that you're getting their 50%, and then that's more into the binary tree in volume. And then you're selling that, so you're making hand-to-hand money as you're selling the tea you have on hand. Then you're making money as tea is purchased online. You're making that 50%. Then you're making money from your binary because a percentage of the volume from each sale goes into your legs for you to get paid off of. And that binary pay from the calculations we were doing at the beginning, okay?
Okay.
So I want you all to understand as we go forward in this week, you got to, number one, we say be a do-it-first leader. You never tell your team to do something and you're not doing it. So you got to get yourself in the mindset of, number one, you got your car bonus package early in the month. Then your goal is to sell that car bonus package early. Unless you just have it for yourself, right? Some people get a car bonus package and they take like the O2, the Thrive, and the Detox Tea all for themselves. That's just for them. So if you have, let's say, so if you got that for yourself, then you also need to order to have product on hand. The easiest thing to get rid of is the tea, but some people have O2 customers, some people have Thrive customers. It's all what you're marketing and promoting who you're talking to. But so you want to go back in and order your product to sell hand to hand. How do you sell it hand to hand? If you're not marketing and promoting and telling people, oh, have you heard about those O2 drops? Has anybody tell you about that detox tea everybody's losing weight with? Did you hear about these organic greens that clearing out people's arteries? If you're not having those types of conversations, your product is going to stack up on you. You won't be moving it. So you got to understand, how do you move the product? I mean, like yesterday, Roxanne said, like, sometimes she said, I need to know, like, what should I be doing during the day? Like, make yourself a list. Like, you got to be selling your product. You need to be working the phones and creating awareness of the product. I mean, the easiest thing to say is, hey, Baha, anybody told you about them O2 drops? No, what's that? And then you go on and tell them and send them a video. Hey, Jackie, girl, anybody told you about all the way people losing with this new detox tea that is out by Laura Life? Even though it's not really new, but it's new to us. So you got to have those conversations if you're moving, selling tea. Then you got to be putting out testimonials. You got to be putting out before and after pictures. You've got to be, creating videos showing testimonies. This is how you sell. This is business. I don't care what business is. If it's a sales, if it's a service business, or if it's a product-driven business. I don't care if you're selling vacuum cleaners. I don't care if it's laundry detergent, if it's energy. It's selling. Business is about the sale of something. Any business has to market and promote whatever value is bringing to the marketplace. It's all about selling. Yours is selling wellness products. There's $4 trillion in wellness products sold every year. 4 trillion. That's a really big number. That means people want wellness. People want natural ways of doing things. People are kind of fed up with the pharmaceuticals. But because the pharmaceutical industry is so big, we're going to always have a market because they're always pushing. I mean, just think of how many prescription commercials you see on television. They're pushing it down our throats. That's been happening for a decade. Take a tip from them. But we do it in a different way. We do it with adding value. And they do it, let me tell you what they do. When you see the pharmaceutical commercials, it's fields of flowers and people running through and feeling good. If you take this prescription drug, you're going to feel so good. At the end, it may cause ulcers, stomach cancer, possibly even death, but they've created this feeling, these families, this happiness, happy couples. So they're adding the value. Like, if you get our drugs, you're gonna feel good too. It may kill you, but don't worry about that.
And then at the end, they end up giving you all these warnings about it. So, yeah.
Exactly. So, but
Yeah.
exactly. And the point is, though, but they're always putting their prescriptions in our faces. When you go to the doctor's offices, it's all over the place. Go on TV, it's all over the place. In magazines, it's all over the place. So why you got something better than prescriptions? Why wouldn't you be marketing, promoting, and putting your stuff all over the place too? Okay. So in a non-salesy way, though, that's the thing, because if you're doing business with your audience on Facebook, people are going to ignore you if they see you as an ad trying to sell them all the time. So you got to look at the way I post out and some other people. So you're giving value without saying, buy from me. You're not saying you need this. It could be a statistic that you share. It could be a story that you tell about somebody in your family or in your church who was 60 years old and had a heart attack. And man, people, we need to do something about this. It could be a before and after picture testimonial. It could be a picture of you drinking your Thrive, of you drinking your tea, that inspires other people to want to do healthy things. Okay? So it doesn't always have to be, you need this, you need to buy from this. But you've heard of, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, subliminal messaging and product placement. When you go to the movies, the reason why you hear the sound of like the bubbles of the Coke and the fizzing, they don't even have to say, go and buy this now before the movie starts. But because you see it, you want it. Your mind's just saying, maybe I should go get a Coke. So it's the same thing. Sometimes I take a picture of something. I have the product placed in the background. I don't say nothing about the product, but it's about product placement so people can see that. So every time I'm posting, I'm talking about something because I'm consistent. Even if I'm not talking about the product is in there still somewhere in the background. Maybe subliminally they'll see it. Okay? So just remember all of these things that I've shared with you all this morning. All of it leads to increased volume. So now you can talk to your team. Hey, team, we got to get this volume up. Now I understand what Bunmi is talking about. It's all about the volume. This is what we need to do so we can get this volume up. The more volume we all have, the more money we all going to make. Okay?
Okay. That's good.
Awesome. Now, some of you all who are upline leaders and your upline was not on this call, you need to go and tell them what they missed. And you, even as the downline, need to direct your person who sponsored you and make sure that they understand. It's good for you to show leadership to your upline and let them know what you know. And then y'all can get together and put your heads together and come up with a great plan or something together. Okay? So with that, this call is officially over unless we have any questions.
Wow.
Janetta, you're welcome.
Thank you, Bunmi.
You're welcome.
Wow. Thank you, Bunmi.
Bunmi, I do have a question.
Sure.
Just answer that.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I'm trying to push my car bonus. So could you send me, how can I push my car bonus? Could you send me a video again on the car bonus? I probably had it, but I don't know what I did with it. So if you got a video on the car bonus, could you?
Let me tell you where to get it. And anytime somebody from your team asks you to send them a video, what you want to do, guys, is teach them how to go get the video. All of the videos are on the company YouTube channel. And an easy way to find that is just to go to lauralifecentral.com and click on the YouTube icon, and it'll take you right to the company YouTube channel. Laura Life Central. lauralifecentral.com.
Okay.
And click on what now?
YouTube.
Okay.
Click on the YouTube icon, and it's going to take you there. Now, what I have done, I've put all the videos on my channel, like the main videos, all the T, the Thrive, the O2, and the overview, which explains the 4x4 and the compensation. I put that on my own YouTube channel. And the product videos and the overview video is also found in the, what's it called? The digital business card. The digital business card is only $27. You should have that. There's no reason. It's $27 for the year. If you're in this business and you don't have the digital business card, you're missing it. I mean, that's a great way just to be able to text out to somebody one link and everything's in one place. So if I were you, I'd take $27 and y'all, it's Friday, you got paid, spend $27 on your business. Okay? The way that you get to the enrollment of the digital business card is somebody has to send you theirs. You scroll to the bottom. There's this green bar along the bottom, and you just click on that, and the enrollment form pops up. Okay?
Say that again. I'm sorry. Say that again.
So someone needs to send you their digital business card. Like I sent you mine before, Muriel. It's detoxt.info. So if you go to detoxt.info, that's my digital business card because I put it on a domain name. Scroll all the way to the bottom of the card. You'll see this green, bright green bar along the bottom. I think that's what it is. Okay? Click on that and an enrollment form will pop up. And you just fill that out. Okay? Janetta says she has her digital business card and it's very helpful. Good, good, good. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. And
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is very good, the part that I was able to partake of. Are you gonna do something like this every morning or what?
I don't know. I'm up doing the power hour with Jackie, so most times I just stay up, and so I figured this is good. So you just got to stay in tune in the group. I won't know until like about 7, a little after 7:15. So you can just check in the group and check in the chat and see, hey, did Bunmi post a Zoom? Or we having a Zoom this morning? So. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okie dokie.
Thank you. Very helpful.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, you
Have
all
a
too.
great
See
day,
ya.
everybody.
Have a blessed day.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bump up the
Bye-bye.
volume.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.